Hello Explorer, thanks for joining us again and welcome back to another informative video on our YouTube channel. Today we are focusing on those African actors and actresses that have made the continent proud in different ways in showcasing their talent to the international stage. In this episode we are looking at those Africans with focus to the Hollywood industry. With regards to the Hollywood movie industry, the United States cinema is the oldest film industry in the world and also the largest film industry in terms of revenue. The American film studios today collectively generate several hundreds of films every year, making the United States one of the most prolific producers of films in the world. With looking at how African actors and actresses have actually put the continent on stage in different categories, we shall review how they bring in diversity within the movie industry in the United States. Also, those particular actors and actresses continue to prove to the world that the continent is full of talent. They come from different countries and also across different backgrounds. In this episode, here are the list of those Africans that have made the continent proud in a whole lot of ways. So without any much delay, we should just go straight into it. Number 1. Lupita Nyong'o. Lupita Nyong'o was born in Mexico, that was in 1983, and was brought up in Kenya. She then went to the United States for college. Her parents are also the Nyangos, and at the time, Dorothy Ogoda. She is one of the most successful Kenyan actors in Hollywood. Lupita is known for several movies over the years, for example, like The Queen of Equate and also 12 Years a Slave. She's also taken different roles in The Black Panther and The Jungle Book, Star Wars and The Force Awakens, and different episodes also, for example, like The Last Jedi, and the list goes on and on. The next on our list is that African actors that have made the continent proud in several ways in showcasing their talents is Peter Mensah. Peter Mensah was born in Ghana, that was in a small city called Shira. That was approximately the 1959. And also, he was brought up in England. He is an incredible actor and a martial art expert. Some of his movies and also TV series would include different categories that he's participated in, taking up different roles. That includes things like The Gods of the Arena, The Incredible Hulk. He's also showcased his talent in Tears of the Sun, that was popular, and also different series like The Spectacles and The Vengeance. Moving ahead, the next African that has made the continent proud in showcasing their talent in Hollywood is Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron is a South African, was born in Benoni in South Africa. The award-winning actress started as a model before finding her way to Hollywood. She is now one of the richest African actors in Hollywood, with approximately net worth of millions of US dollars. She's been featured in several different very popular categories of films, which includes Monsters and also The Prometheus, Sleeping Work, and The 15 Minutes. She's also taken part and showcased her talent in different movies like Cedar House and Cedar House Rules and a whole lot of ways. She is an amazing African representing the continent in the Hollywood movie industry. If you are new to our channel, we will encourage you to subscribe and share our videos to your different network. Moving forward to looking at those Africans that have showcased their talent in Hollywood in different ways in making the continent proud. In this case, we are looking at Adewale Akinnuoye-Agbaje. He is known to have been having an incredible story. Adewale was born in 1967 in London to Nigerian parents of Yoruba origin. He was raised in a white household in England as a foster kid. Adewale started as a model before going to Hollywood and is now one of Hollywood's most prolific Nigerian actors. His very popular Adewale's movies, which includes things like The Dark World. He's also showcased his talent on Games of Thrones. He's actually been on different series and also farming in different movies like The Suicide Squad and Be Like Concussion. He's also showed his extreme talent in movies like Get Rich or Die Trying. Moving ahead and expressing those Africans that have showcased their talents in the Hollywood movie industry will be Carmen Elizabeth Ejiofor. For those of you who don't know Carmen Elizabeth, Carmen Ejiofor was born in 1973 in London to a Nigerian father and a Scottish mother. She is featured in several popular movies known around the world and different series programs. This would include films like The Brave One. She's also acted on Boycott, Kidnap, and also Alex Cross. Different other films would include Pride and Glory and The Avenger. Moving ahead to seeing those Africans that have made the continent proud is Boris Kodjoe from Ghana. Boris Kodjoe, a former model, was born in 1973 in Vienna, Austria, to a Ghanaian father and also is a descendant of the German Jewish mother at the time. Very popular, Boris Kodjoe's movies and TV series would include things like Resident Evil, Retributions, and also Resident Evil Afterlife. He's also showcased his talents in Surrogates, Brown Sugar, and Evil Goes Global House of Cards. If you are new here, we would encourage you to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Moving ahead, looking at those Africans that have showcased their talents in Hollywood movie industry, we can't go without talking about a very important movie contributor, which is Ejiofor. Chiwetelu Ejiofor has been known in the Hollywood corridors. Ejiofor was born in 1977 in London to Nigerian parents of Igbo origin. The award-winning actor has starred in many movies that are known around the world. This includes 12 Years a Slave, 20th Night, American Gangster, The Kingly Burns. He's also showcased his talent in Half of a Yellow Sun. Melinda and Melinda, you find him performing his own extraordinary skills. Children of Men, Dirty Pretty Things, so to point out, the list goes on and on. The next African on our list that has actually showcased the talent in Hollywood movie industry and making the continent proud is Benjamin Ochieng. Benjamin Ochieng was originally from Kenya. Benjamin was born in Nairobi. His fluency actually, to point out, in Swahili language has made him the best choice to feature in most movies that are related to Swahili rules. He starred in several movies known around the world. For his very popular ones, we include things like Tears of the Sun, God's Not Dead, and The Beautifully Broken. Moving ahead to understand those Africans that have made huge contribution to the movie industry around the world, especially in the United States, we are looking at here. We will focus on, you can talk about African, those perform, show their talents without talking about Djimon Hounsou. For those of you who don't know Djimon Hounsou, Augustin Hounsou, to point out, was born in 1964 in Cotonou in Benin. He moved to France at the age of 12, where he met a photographer at the time to showcase his modeling skills. He later moved to the United States around the 90s, where he started acting and showcasing his talent in different ways. Djimon movie series and perform in different areas, which includes Fast and Furious, which is well known, looking at the Part 7, and also he is also popularly known in How to Train Your Dragon, a very popular movie. Was basically, he's also performed in movies like The Guardians of the Galaxy and The Legends of Tarzan. He is well known also for the movie that pushed him to fame as well, which was The Blood Diamond. He's also actually taken roles in Black Panther. If you are new here, we would encourage you to subscribe and share our videos to your different network. Moving ahead, the last but not the least on our assessment for those Africans who have actually showcased their talent in the Hollywood corridors will be Chipo Chung. For those of you who don't know Chipo Chung was born in 1977 in Dar es Salaam in Tanzania, where her parents at the time lived as refugees. She is half Zimbabwean and also half Chinese. Chipo has acted in numerous television shows and movies, including Into the Battle Axe in the United States, Thomas and Friends, Big World. Also, her talents could be seen in movies like Beyond Plain Sight, Red Zones, In the Loop. She's also showcased her talents in different movies like Thomas and Friends, E.D. and the Bible Continues, and you also see Chipo acting in movies like Absentia. Thanks very much for watching. We do understand there are different other Africans who have actually showcased their talents in different areas. Africans have wonderful actors who are showcasing their performance in different parts across the world. But in this episode, we were focusing on those who are actually performing their trade in the Hollywood movie industry. There are different Africans that we could not mention here, and the list goes on and on. You do have some very interesting actors that have showcased their performance in different industries. That will include, but not limited to, people like Eddie Gateti from Kenya, who've shown their wonderful skills in different things that they've performed in to show the world. And you do have Sophie Okonedo from Nigeria, who is popularly known for her exceptional skills. And also, you do have other actors like David Ochieng from Ghana, who've shown their extraordinary skills. And you have other actors like Fana Mokoena, interestingly, and you have veterans also who've been in the scene. You also have Kayan and Adiri, who actually is from South Africa, and you have incredible actors like Denai Guerrera, who was from Zimbabwe, and the list goes on, and Kebede from Ethiopia, Leah Kedebe, for those of you who have watched her movies like the Captain Marvel, the Black Panther, she had a role in it, and also different actors. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully we were able to inform you with regards to those Africans who showcase their talent beyond the continent shores. For now, thanks very much for watching. We're looking forward to meeting you in our next episode. Bye-bye.